You're standing in the kitchen. Keys, gone. You've checked the bowl, the counter, that coat pocket you swear you hung up. Somewhere in the spiral, you said it. Keys. To nobody. Then you catch it. You just talk to yourself. A lab at the University of Wisconsin tested that moment. Saying the word out loud made people find the thing faster. Their eyes changed what they did. Most people think talking to yourself is a little sad. The thing lonely people do. They've got it backwards. That habit shows up in 5 rare traits. By the end, you'll know why your brain won't go quiet, and why most people lost the thing you kept. The first one is the easiest to catch yourself doing. You narrate your own moves. Under your breath. Okay, save the file. Now the other tab. Like a sports commentator calling a game nobody watches. In 1934, Lev Vygotsky, a psychologist at Moscow State, watched little kids work puzzles. They talked the whole time. He called it private speech. Your inner coach running out loud. That coach was never supposed to go quiet. It goes underground, becomes the voice inside, but it never leaves. You kept it loud, while most people let it fade around age 7. So what's it doing the second it slips back out? Trait 2. You explain the problem to yourself before you solve it. You say it. The tax form. The argument you're about to have. Briefed to an empty room like a board meeting of one. Michelene Chi, at the University of Pittsburgh, tracked this in 1989. She sorted students by physics scores. The ones hitting 82% against the ones near 46. The difference wasn't ability. It was what they did while studying. The 82 group talked through every step out loud. The 46 group read it quietly. Saying it out loud forces the gaps in your logic to show. The coach isn't there for comfort. It's there to think. But that only works when there's a problem to solve. What about the moments with nothing to solve, when it's just panic? Number 3. You call yourself by your own name when it gets bad. Think about the last time you did this. Under your breath, before something hard. Not, I can do this. Your actual name. You've got this, Daniel. You've done harder. Out loud, in the car. Ethan Kross at the University of Michigan tested this in 2014. He ran people through a stress test. A speech, no prep. Right before it, he changed one thing. How they talked to themselves. The first-person group said, I. The other group used their own names. The name group won. Judges who didn't know which group was which rated their speeches stronger. Lower cortisol. Faster recovery. He called it distance self-talk. Your name makes your brain treat the problem like it belongs to someone else. Completely unhinged, I know. It's also what works. You didn't lose this voice. You were taught to be embarrassed by it. And here's the strange part. The name trick handles feelings. But the same habit also reaches the one part of you that has no feelings at all. Your eyesight. Trait 4. You say the thing out loud the second you start looking. Keys, wallet, phone, the door pat. How many times? Right. Gary Lupian and Daniel Swingley ran the study in 2012 at Wisconsin-Madison. People hunting for an object on a cluttered screen. Half stayed silent, half said its name out loud. The talkers found it faster and missed it less. They called it the label feedback hypothesis. The word tunes your eyes to what they're hunting for. That door pat isn't a nervous tick. It's a free upgrade you didn't know you had. Some of you are already thinking it. I do this constantly and I'm still a mess. Fair. The voice isn't the problem. The direction is. A coach moves you forward. A critic just keeps score. Point it nowhere and it loops. Same thought at 2 a.m. with no exit. That's rumination. The same wiring, aimed wrong. The difference was never the habit. It's where you point it. 4 traits, all pointing the voice outward. The 5th turns it around. The last one. You catch your own thinking while it's happening. When did you last catch yourself mid-spiral and actually stop? The thought forms. Half a second later, a second voice clocks it. That's catastrophizing. Stop. You hear yourself think, then you talk back. 2 voices, one running, one calling it out. Like a film critic in the projection booth. John Flavel named this at Stanford in 1979. Metacognitive monitoring. Watching your own mind while it works. He found little kids can't do it. Show a 5-year-old 10 cards. They'll swear they can remember all 10, then get 3. Yours runs loud, so you hear the thought and catch it. The same voice that found the keys is fact-checking you at 2 a.m. Self-awareness, problem-solving, steadiness under pressure, a volume knob on your attention, a mind that catches itself. Except it's one thing. The narration, the name trick, the label, the catch. One voice, 5 jobs. Everyone is a side effect of a habit you never got ashamed of. So tomorrow, when you say keys to nobody in an empty kitchen, don't apologize. That was never a glitch. The most composed person you know muttered 3 sentences before walking in too. You didn't keep a weird habit. You kept the coach. If this one landed, watch this next. If you notice what no one else does, your childhood wired you that way. Same brain, a different frequency it refuses to turn down.